Coffee and Cards. I am your host, Heather Danielle, psychic medium. And every Sunday I come on here so that we can have readings and get some insight from the spiritual realm, from our spirit guides, from our past loved ones, and from our angels. And I feel like definitely we got to pull a few cards from this deck, Spiritual AF deck. Thinking about the Sword of Light by Radley Valentine. I don't really know why. And this one I don't really use that much either, but Divine Abundance by Tasha Silver. Because I'm thinking, like, I don't know, it might help us bring in some more abundance. So did everybody have a really, really good Thanksgiving? And I know it's been kind of crazy. Oh, hey, Jenny. Oh, it's so funny, Jenny. You're here, and then Kim's here. So, okay, we're going to just start pulling this. We're going to pull these cards. So let's see. I'm going to do one for, we're getting right into it today. Let's see, for Jenny and Kim as just a whole. And I'll probably give you guys another reading too, because this is not like the best card deck to really help you out when you're going through tough times, but it'll make you laugh. Oh, no, I don't like that card. Let me see. Oh, I love this. Yes. This is the card that I feel. So kind of like for Jenny and Kim together, it says, guess who ain't gotta explain shit to nobody? You. And it says, quit trying to explain yourself to everybody. No one has to understand your brand of cuckoo. You got to own your SHIT. But that's a whole lot different than trying to let everyone, try to get everyone to sign off on whatever weirdness you want to create. Get on with your freaky little self, you freaky little F. So this is like a funny one, but basically what it's saying is that whatever you do have to do for you, then just freaking do it. And I understand that, especially when you're going through hard times and stuff like that, like family and friends and people like that, they all want to put their opinions in. They all want to know, like, okay, this is what I would do if I were you. Well, guess what? You're not me. Okay. You're not me. So, I'm going to keep on doing me and you do you. And that's how we live happily ever after. We're going to get more into the groove. I feel like I need to get into like the spiritual groove and the channeling and stuff like that. But, yeah, and so Kim, as soon as I sing your name, also like I feel like your past loved ones want to come up to you, but they're not. You know, like you need to sadly like honor grief, honor everything that you're going through first, and then they're gonna start sending you signs. Which I feel like you're already getting signs, and you already see some of the signs, but it's almost like to have like real messages, you have to wait a little bit. I know it kind of sucks, and you don't have to wait for your past loved ones to send you signs because only so much time has passed. What it is that you have to still honor your grief and what you're going through and those kinds of things. Like it sucks. It totally sucks. I'm just pushing the camera down a little bit on Facebook. So, okay, let me see this. This is for everybody. Things get harder before you level up. Know that. Ooh. Okay, it says, you're working hard and making good life choices, and out of nowhere, an SHIT storm starts, and you can't figure out why. It's like mountain climbers getting to the peak. It's steeper, and the weather is worse up there. But if they were to give up or spend time crying about why it's so hard, no one will ever get to the top of Mount Everest. Most of us would rather chop off our hand than climb a snow-covered mountain, but it's still a great metaphor for making stuff happen. Bam. I love that. I love this. Okay, so this is so good because a lot of people are having like a really rough time. Things just keeping happening or snowballing and that kind of thing. I talked about on my podcast how we're trying to become a 2.0 version of ourselves, and this is basically it. It's like sometimes things have to like fall apart before they come together. Sometimes you have big challenges before you become even better. Like I did not know before I lost my mom that I couldn't relate to other people who have lost a parent. I thought that I could. I thought like, oh my gosh, yeah, my grandmother and stuff like that. My grandmother was my everything. And so I knew what people were going through until I actually lost my mom. And then I'm like, oh my God, it doesn't matter what kind of relationship that you had with your parent and that kind of thing. It's so different when you lose a parent. And the same thing, like, and it made me a better psychic, maybe a better medium, maybe a better whatever. So sometimes going through some of that crappy stuff will help you out a lot, and it will help you. You won't even realize that you weren't whole, or you not whole. I don't want to say whole. Where in the freaking world are you, spirit, when I'm running out of words? Like, it's so funny because when you translate through the spiritual world, you have to try and make sure that you can have the words to describe the feelings that you're getting. And sometimes it's not that easy. That's the reason why I tell a lot of stories and I give a lot of metaphors, because it's not very easy to describe what you're feeling. But it's like almost like I became a 2.0 version of myself after my grandmother passed, right? My grandmother passed, I became a psychic. After my mom passed, became this. And that's what they're saying to all of us too. So sometimes it's like, going through that hard stuff is going to make you a better person. Yeah. Sorry, there's a scammer. Wait, maybe make sure it's a scammer. Okay, first off, I think they're talking French or something. Okay, good. Yes, I'm so happy that it's rise into your power group. Okay. Yep, I haven't felt my family around. Okay, you haven't felt them around? Okay, yep. So just wait. Because I feel like there's signs. For some reason, Kim, I was getting numbers. And so, but really quick, I feel like we need to talk about this card here really quick, but I have to tell you first, I keep on seeing a coin that's 2003, 2003, 2003. So if anybody has somebody that has a year of 2003, then maybe they could be talking to you through me. But anyways, the only thing that I can think of that I am associated with 2003 is my son's car. So I just reached out to him and I was like, hey, just make sure you got your oil good, make sure that your tires are good and stuff like that. Cause I keep on seeing 2003. So, Instagram keeps slowing your speaking down and changing your voice. LOL. I think that's what is happening. Hey, so does that mean, Tina, that you really needed to hear that then? Does that mean that? Like maybe because they're slowing it down because it's like, listen to the words. Yeah, that are coming out of her mouth. You keep finding coins. Jenny, when you find coins, are you looking up the year on it? Like freaking example right here. Let me see if it's right here. Okay. What is this? 2021. Which who died then? I think it was Larry died in 2021. Okay. So I found this coin just sitting there in my closet. Right. And I'm like, okay. And there was one other coin and it's 2022. Who passed away in 2022? Oh, Aunt Betty. Aunt Betty just passed away, right? In 2022. Yeah. She passed away in 2022. And I'm like, man, I really wanted my mom, man, because I would like that, because my mom was Larry's girlfriend. So if I could get a coin in my closet that was related to my mom, like that would be really cool. Well, guess what, you guys? Can't make this stuff up. I went ahead and I just did some other things and I looked back and right around the corner in my closet, there was this penny. And what year's on this penny? First off, it's very hard to tell because this penny has seen better days, right? So I go ahead and I look at it, 2019. I would try to show you guys, but as you can tell, like I said, 2019, the year my mom passed. Bam! I was like, thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Oh my God. Kim, that's what I'm talking about. Kim's like, I just found a penny with Charlie's birth year the other day. That's what I'm talking about. So that's him. That's him. And then go ahead and if you find another penny or like another coin next to it, then look at that year of that year on that coin. And then it's going to be him saying that he's with whoever. And it doesn't matter if they're alive or past, because sometimes they're trying to say that they're with that other person who's still alive, like your birthday, or, some other kind of significant year, or it's a year that you guys went and did something really fun. So go ahead and pay attention to that because that's really, really cool. Okay. Oh, okay. Really quick before I go through this, Shelly was like, my twin sister and I aren't close anymore. I'm so sorry, Shelly. And it makes you sad. I can't even imagine that. My mom visited me in a dream last night, but I don't remember the message. Do you remember the feeling? Because sometimes it's not about the message, it's about the feeling. You remember Maya Angelou's, right? People may forget the things that you said, but they'll never forget the way they made you feel. So that's the thing, is remember the feeling that they had. Okay. So this is a good one. Okay. It says the universe is your sugar daddy. Again, a lot of stuff coming up with money coming in to December. Okay. And it's not about spending less. It's about appreciating your money. It's about working on that money mindset, coming from a place of abundance as opposed from a place of lack. And it says we've all spent enough time feeling effed by the universe to assume it's time we got showered with some real dope shit. Spend today letting the universe treat you like arm candy you are. The simple fact of changing your vibe from one of receiving and thanking the universe is all about that cosmic bling will do the trick. Your mantra today is bring it, puppy. I'm not swearing because I don't want to stop Facebook, I don't want them to take my video down. Yes. The feeling was comfort. Okay. So, and the fact is, Shelly, that you brought up that you made you sad about your sister, okay? And with your mom, oh my gosh, your mom doesn't feel very, how old was she when she passed? Because she's coming to me as kind of like younger, like not younger, maybe a little older than me or something along those lines, maybe in her 50s, or something like that. That's how she's kind of showing herself, if this is your mom. And I don't know if she lost weight, but she's coming in kind of thin and fragile. So I don't know if that's your mom, but when I talk about her, that's what I get. And here's the thing, you got comfort, and you were asking me about it when you brought up your sister. So I feel like it's comfort there with you and your sister. And it's so funny because as soon as I read your comment about you and your twin, I feel like it doesn't have to be forever. And I don't think it is going to be forever. It's going through a season. And remember, we go through seasons for reasons. So it's almost like there's a reason why you guys are separated right now. But then I do feel like a coming together. And I feel like your dream too that you had with your mom is that comfort thing. Like, hey, she's aware of it. She knows, and she's probably working on it behind the scenes. All right. Does that make sense? Okay. Awesome. I received money in December. Tina. Tina. I'm so happy for you. I want to receive money in December. That's so awesome. Okay. Let's see. I'm switching over to the Sword of Light deck. Okay. Let's see. All right. Not many people on today. I'm so used to the comments being like crazy. Yes. Let's see. I'm going to do one more as like a general thing, I think. Okay, let's see. It says, make a decision. And it says number 19. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it. Ooh, I like this. I feel like it has to, I don't know why, I am seeing a lot of Libra in there. Not just because of the scale. So if you have like a Libra as your sun sign or rising sign, definitely perk up. And this is number 65 and 66. Oh no. Okay. Your mom was 72. I don't know why your mom is showing me in her 50s. Is that when she started getting sick or something? Like, is that like the last time when she was really good? I don't even know why, but she's showing me in the 50s. Unless, I'm saying unless she was born in the 50s, but no. Okay, but she was tall and thin. Okay. All right. I don't know why she was showing me younger. They do that sometimes though. Oh, that was one of the decks you were checking out in Hay House. So this is a thing, Jamie, to see if you actually like it. Okay. You're 62, Tara. Okay, let's see. I have a decision to make. Okay, I'm a Libra. Okay, Jody, let's see if this helps you out. It says, when you're conflicted about a decision, it's because you are comparing the repercussions of choosing to make themselves happy versus giving someone else what they want. My heavenly perspective is that you can arrive at a choice from within of one of three spaces: the mind, the heart, and the angelic or divine guidance. Notice where your eye is drawn in the image. Okay, you ready? Okay, anybody has a decision to make. We're going to play this game. All right, if you have a decision to make, or if you just want to have some insight, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to show you this card, and I want you to tell me, I'm going to show Facebook first. What are you drawn to first? Okay, are you drawn to the sword, the feather, or the heart? Go. All right. Are you drawn to the sword, the heart, or the feather? Go. And when I say go, don't think about it. When you think about it, your ego mind gets in. Okay. Heart, sword. Sword. Okay. Okay, heart. Everybody's getting heart and a sword. No joke. Mine, yeah, sword, then feather. Okay, so mine was the feather for sure. Like feather just stood out to me. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. It's a feather. Okay, so let's see what it says. It says, if you are drawn to the sword, then it's a conflict of the mind. And so you have to settle up that mind. And we're going to go a little more into detail in a second. With the feather, you're looking for that angelic guidance. And if you're looking at the heart, then that is going to be from a place of love. Okay. And so let me look and see if it says anything else on here. Nope. Okay. So if you brought sword, you're going to have to be okay. It's like almost like if you chose a sword, it's talking about a mental conflict. Okay. I also feel if you chose the sword card too, you might be getting in your own way with it, and that you really need to drop down into your heart space to make that choice. Okay. You ever hear of that? Making choices from your heart as opposed from your mind. It's like almost getting the logical sense out of the way if you chose sword, and going ahead and coming from a place of love, from a place of like inside of here that lights you up, that makes you feel good, those kinds of things. It's almost like they're saying if you chose sword, then it's almost like once you do what you love, when you do that part, then this part will follow. It's almost like you're going to have to figure out what's truly going to make you happy. It does not mean that all of a sudden you have to make all these crazy freaking decisions, but it just means like, okay, you finally realize what you want. You finally realize what you love. You finally realize what it is. And then that means that the mind can catch up. Then you can make this choice here, and then you can think of creative ways to make it happen. Okay. So that's the biggest thing. I told the story about the dress that I bought, and I came from a place of love because that dress made me feel so freaking good. But did I really need to spend that money? I had a gift certificate, but maybe I could use a gift certificate on something else. But then I realized I decided to make the choice out of love and not logic. So I bought the dress, even though it was only like $70 though, but it was like $70 on a Halloween costume. And so, but then I went ahead and then logically speaking, it will take care of itself, right? Money is going to come and go. You and I, we've all been through freaking hardships with money, okay? We've all been through it, okay? We've all gotten laid off on jobs. We've all had to quit jobs. We've all been through the ringer, okay? We're going to get through coming up here, okay? So if you chose the sword, just know that. Drop down into your heart space and make the decision. If you have trouble doing that, journaling, being creative, right? Getting yourself down there in that meditative state, even meditating is going to help. Okay. If you chose the heart, okay, that's a lot of emotion there, honey. A lot of emotion going up there with the heart. And you might have a little bit of anxiety or not even sure what to do because you're too much in your heart space. There's too many emotions there. So that's why if you chose heart, you need to come up into the mindset. Okay. You need to come up to the logic. If you chose heart, you have to choose logic over emotion. Right now, your heart might be going through a lot, or you might be very emotional. You might be sensitive in this moment in time. And that's the reason why that you need to come up here to the logical mind. Okay. And use logic. Does that make sense? Okay. So, and then, all right, we're good. Okay. Okay. The orange stands out. Okay. Yeah. And that's going to be the heart. So Chelsea, Jamie, and the orange too is creative. Okay. Orange is all about being creative. All right. And then if you have the feather like me, you need more spiritual guidance, which is freaking hilarious. I need more freaking spiritual guidance. Yes, I do. Because guess what? I don't meditate. I don't like to meditate. You know what happens when I meditate? Seriously, within 5 minutes of me meditating, I get tons of freaking downloads. I get answers to my questions. I get freaking insight. Like, oh my God. Every time I freaking meditate, I am like, why don't I do this more? Because all I need is freaking 5 minutes of meditation. And guess what? Bam, I get freaking answers like that. So even if you weren't drawn to the feather, but you're hearing me talk now, that is going to be your spiritual guidance. And I also feel too, getting more into a structured routine with your spiritual self. You know me, I'm not all about that spiritual routine. I'm all about just talking to spirit throughout your day, but there is going to be either some things coming up or whatever, but it's going to be helpful to do that spiritual guidance. And so if you're trying to make a decision, you really need to meditate on it. Okay. You really, like, honestly, I don't think there's anything else. Like, I'm trying to ask them and channel this as I talk. And I'm like, is there anything else besides that? And they're like, no, like literally meditation is the freaking key. And I hate saying that so bad. Anything else that they could do? You could pull cards and stuff like that. But the thing is that I do still feel, you just going around in circles with the card pulls if you chose the white feather. So definitely think about that. Anytime we meditate in the group, I normally get message before we start. So true. Kelsey, that is what I was talking about. The Coffee and Cards Club is like the only time I meditate. And every time I meditate with the group, I'm like, oh my God. Like, and I'm just like writing down tons of things. Okay. That's weird. So I'm always told that I need to get out of my head and feel more. Yes. Well, the thing is, I think that it comes and goes, right? It's like you might just be in the season where you need to do something a little bit different. This is weird. I went to put heart, but typed feather. Jody, then that means that feather thing is what you need then. Yes. Very emotional right now. Want to help my daughter-in-law, but don't know how. Let's see, Tina. It says the way forward is open. Possibilities abound. I will guide you to your personal and spiritual freedom. I'll be honest. I feel like for your daughter, there's only so much you could do. She's only on her own path. But honestly, I know it sounds so freaking crazy, but I'm getting just pray. Pray on her behalf that like spirit will intervene in those kinds of things that like will help her. And I know it's so freaking hard. I feel like you're already doing everything that you could possibly do, but definitely just like praying more and asking spirit to intervene. Remember, they can't intervene without our permission, but I feel like I can pray on my son's behalf, and you can pray on other people's behalf. And then I don't know what they do. I don't know if the spiritual realm is like, okay, we could do it because, they're close in relationship or whatever. But I pray a lot on other people's behalfs just in case they don't. And number 32 as well. I feel like that's standing out. Let me see if it says something else in here to help you out a little bit, because that's all I'm picking up. Okay. Number 86, 85, 86, 87. So keep that in the back of your mind. And it says, while you feel like your daughter probably feels, or maybe, you feel, there's no options in the situation. There are possibilities out there. More opportunities will make themselves apparent once you open your heart to them. But what I feel is that when there's actual steps for you to take to help her, you'll know it. Okay. But right now it seems like you're just kind of stuck. Oh my God. It says like right here, it says stuck. And it says, you are a child of the divine, and there's nothing that you cannot do. Allow me to use my sword. I hate stuff like this. Allow me to use my sword of light to sever your energetic connections to those negative self-stories. Let's look at your life with new eyes and adopt a new attitude of hope together. I hear blah, 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 blah. You can ask them to cut the freaking ties, but I just feel like that's a little like I need real down-to-earth approaches. Like I can ask like Archangel Michael if he can cut the cords and stuff like that, but unless I truly do the work and really want it to go, then the point is moot. So yes. So you will know when it's time for be able to take action. But right now she's almost in that little area of right now, just a little bit of a season that she has to do this alone, but you just need to be there to support her, pray for her, those kinds of things. And then I feel like once we get past this little bit of a rough patch, then you're going to be able to help her. And honestly, I don't think it's going to be that long. I feel like maybe 2 weeks tops. So kind of think about that. Your voice changed and it cracked me up. Like what is going on with my voice changing? Okay. I get messages when I'm walking in nature. Love it. Meditation is brutal for me too. Yes. I have to acknowledge the message and kind of put it to the side. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Let me come over here for you, Anne. Okay, let's see. I've been seeing Archangel Michael cutting cords a lot lately. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that's cool, but I just don't like it in the book, when they're like, oh, I shall cut the cords. And it's like, okay, let me see. Anne, forgiving and learning. So that means that there's a lot of things going on in that relationship, a little bit of maybe not as a give and a take. That was a spiritual card, religion card, but I'm trying to see if there's like marriage or engagement. I don't know. I feel like you need a sounding board. What's going on with you and Mike? Okay. And it says you guys need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. I don't think he's on the same page as you for that. I don't know if he's like kind of ready. Do you have any connection with the number 9 or the 9th of the month? Let me use this card deck instead. I was using my romance deck, but I don't like it. It's giving me a whole bunch of wishy-washy stuff. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. All is in perfect timing. Oh my God. So it's literally saying just like freaking wait, those kinds of things. Oh, it's also talking about January. So maybe that could also be that something is, on its way in January. Okay. And it says you'll manifest what you need. I don't know why, but they're not talking much about like your relationship. I feel like they're talking about other areas of your life. So a lot of times too, if we work on other areas of our life, and these areas will fall in together. Okay. Okay. I don't know what's up with 9. So keep an eye on that. Okay. So whether it's going to be 9th of the month too, like the day 9, that could be it. Rachel, I was just thinking about you. Okay. So Anne, okay, Coffee and Cards Club peeps. Do you think that her and Mike have anything? What do you guys think? Because I'm getting other areas of her life. Like they keep on taking me to other areas of her life to focus on those. And then this, but I'm just curious what you guys get, if you guys get any cards. Okay. So Rachel, it was so funny because I was looking for you. So I'm just curious. So what did you do? Did you do the heart feather or whatever? The heart feather or the sword? Look at that. Regain your focus. And it was so funny because this was not coming out focused. Oh my gosh. So I wonder if you did, okay. I need a little LOL guidance. I love it. That's LOA. All right. So first off, that's a mental conflict. Let's see. Your vibration is rising. Embrace your life purpose, but there is a cat. So definitely life purpose involves cat. Someone new is coming. Oh, you got heart? Okay. So I'm just looking at all of your cards to try and help you get like a really good decision. I feel like there's like a new person that's coming into your life, like some kind of professional that will be able to help you. And if so, then the answer is yes. If it has to do with another person or another person getting involved. You know what? All together, let me grab my other deck. Pardon me. Pardon me one moment. I'm getting yes. Like don't care about money. Oh, look at that. Yes. And it says this is a sign. So I get yes. So whatever it is, like if you're going to have to invest, you're going to have to do something, whatever it is, I get yes. I keep hearing patience when tuning in. I feel like she's concentrating. So this is for you in the comments. I feel like she's concentrating too much on the commitment. If she let go, it'll happen. Too much pressure. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Yes. I need encouragement. Getting so old. Holidays are hard for me. No. Okay. And Jamie, same thing. Kelsey and Tony. Yes. Okay. Okay. There you go. See, I'm not freaking crazy. So yeah, Anne, it's almost like just being patient, having a little bit more, taking the pressure off him a little bit, just enjoying the fun times, just kind of like distracting yourself and stuff like that, and things will come together. I feel like you guys do have a possibility of having a future together too. It's just like being a little more carefree and fun is going to help out that energy, because sometimes I feel in your relationship it gets too serious too quick. Okay, so there we go. And then Christine's like, I feel if she has to ask, she's rushing it. Oh yeah, good point. I also heard don't push too hard or you'll spoil the surprise. I like that. I love that. Okay, now I don't know who this is for. Was it Tara? So definitely like, what is it called? Take this to heart if you feel it, but also Tara, I feel like Tara Jameson, it says I need to encouragement, so old. You're right. It says healing angels are with you. And so really, so definitely number one, accept their healing like on your body and those kinds of things too. I also feel information in your body too, but I feel like too, it's caused by two things: cortisol levels and also stress levels are helping that too. Definitely. I think you get your hormones balanced. So make sure that that's also a good one. And also feel too, it's the mental stress that's really effing you up a little bit too. And I feel like you don't even realize how bad it is. So you have to, what is it called? Write it out. You have to journal it out. You have to like really get some of the things off of your mental plate, even though you might not feel like you do a lot, which I feel like you freaking do a lot all throughout the day. Like you almost need to, what is it called? It's in your mind, it's like you're still stressing out in your mind. Like to me, like I keep on freaking stressing out about my son all of the freaking time, and it's like it's gonna kill me just because I stress out so much. And also I'm seeing a lot of gemstones. Why the freaking am I seeing gemstones? And I would look up what emerald is. Does anybody know what emerald means? Like is that money? Money and communication, and also allowing other people to do what they need to do. Like they take responsibilities. That's really big. I also see February as well. February. Yeah, it's what is cortisol levels. How in the world do you explain cortisol levels? It is a chemical inside of your blood. It's like that fight or flight mode, right? Isn't that what cortisol is? Yeah. Okay, we are developing our mediumship. Yes, you are. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay. Jenny, be a light to others. So Jenny, bam, when you say like, about the professor, like, should you do it and stuff like that, be a light to others. And here's the thing, if I spend any money on spiritual stuff, so whether that's readings, whether that's events, whether that's workshops, whatever it is, what I do is that I ask spirit to take it back. Okay. So like, give me the money back. So you could do that too. So they know that if I'm going to spend any money on it, that guess what? I want it in return. So you can do that. Oh, emerald is love and everything related to it. Bam. Yes. Oh my gosh. So Kelsey, it says that trust your angels, and it's number 36. Let go of expectations. Trust that has a perfect plan. So it's almost like, that whole patience thing. Yeah, Jenny, hormones for sure. Yes. I'm going to see if there's one more thing they'll give. Healing angels are with you. They're not letting it be known right now. Yes. If your body's been in fight or flight mode constantly, it wreaks havoc on your body. That's what happened. Yep. I want all the money back, spirits. Yes. They're like, hey, give me that money back. Stress hormone. Thank you, Kim. It's a stress hormone. Oh my gosh. And also, Kim, it says for you, it says, it says trust your angels, number 36, which is my favorite 2-digit number. Let go of expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a plan. Take it one day at a time is the big thing. Yes. And Linda, don't give up on love. And it's number 9. And yours fell on the ground, so it does definitely want you. But for some reason, is your mother passed? I'm just kind of curious, because the dolphins remind me of my mom, and it says a relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness, so the love can thrive again. But I definitely feel like healing relationships, no matter if they're past or they're here, like definitely that's a big one. A lot of emotions too, and I also feel you what is it called going through a lot of genetic trauma, whatever it is called, like what is it called, ancestral wounds and stuff like that, and then you cutting them. Then if she's still alive, then okay, cool. My mom's passed, so that's why I said it. So then do you need to heal stuff with your mom or something? Do you know why they were talking about that, or why dolphins? Dolphins to me symbolize mom or Florida. Okay. So that's probably why, and it could be I don't know. But there's definitely there. And, don't be so hard on yourself. Man, you are sensitive just like me. That's awesome. And look at this. It's saying it's time to play, and it's number 17. All right. So generational trauma. Thank you. Early dementia. Okay. See, yes. So what does it say? Yeah, it's time to play. Stop taking so serious. Stop being so critical of yourself too. And then also making sure that you get a lot of those emotions out. Don't swallow your emotions right now. Even though she has dementia, she's in and out. She doesn't understand it. But saying it helps out a lot. The last time that I saw my mom, I told her everything, how I truly felt, and she was gone 12 hours later. But I'm so happy that I said it, because the whole entire time when she was sick in the hospital, I never ever told her how I felt. And then I finally told her, and then it was like, I'm not sure if that released her or released me. It was crazy. Let's see. Okay, Virginia, it says don't give up on love. Ooh, I wonder what's going on there. Okay, and also, so that was number 9, and this is also number 32, and it says the way forward is open. So it's saying that there's possibilities and opportunities around that maybe you're not taking advantage of, okay? And so also, here's the thing too, don't sell yourself freaking short, okay? Like that's something that keeps on happening. It's like you're kind of stuck inside your comfort zone, and when you think that you're outside your comfort zone, I think they're talking about work with this. It's like, you don't realize the potential that you have. You don't realize how awesome that you are, that you could be doing a lot of other really cool things with that. Yes, I'm also seeing pirates too. I have no idea why. One moment. A little healing slipped into place when my mom owned some wrongs yesterday. Oh, okay. A little healing slipped into place when my mom owned some wrongs yesterday. Validated me. See that was needed for you too. I got a job offer. Makes sense. Okay. Yes. Okay. Perfect. So with that, I feel like too, like making sure that you get your outside of your comfort zone a little bit too. Like, I feel like you're totally badass. You're a very hard worker. You have really great work ethic. And there's like, man, bam, let's do this. But I also do feel it's like, your love life is something that they want to bring into your life, but getting other things set is going to be perfect for you. And then they can bring, I don't know why, because there's kind of some craziness in your love life. I don't know if there's still like chords that aren't with certain people or whatever, but then they're saying they're going to bring somebody new into your life. So I don't know if you're open to that or whatever. I don't know, but I definitely feel if you're with somebody right now, then that's not the person that, not really truly your person. It's just a person that you've had a lot of past lives with and you have a really strong connection with. And so they're trying to bring you somebody else that's coming up. Okay. Still with the guy that I've been seeing. Oh, okay. I don't know his name, but anyways, let me see. Yep. So still stay with him, still have fun. Remember everything, because sometimes what happens if you get, so right now I'm like, oh, I'm not sure if he's the one, there's somebody else. But here's the thing is that sometimes when psychics say that, like spirit tells me to say that because they want you to work harder on keeping this relationship. So like one time my friend got a reading and her friend and the reader said, oh, you and Heather are not going to be friends anymore. And this is just a fluke of a friendship and stuff like that. And because the psychic said that, we decided to stay friends forever just to spite that freaking reader, to make her freaking wrong. And so far we have, and we write emails back and forth to each other every single day. And we've written each other over 2,000 emails. And so it's almost like sometimes spirit gives me that information so that you will try harder to make sure that it freaking works. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, there is a reason why I said that I couldn't get his name, okay? Because his name is Tony, which is my freaking husband's name. So I think that is freaking hilarious. Yes, 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 yes. Let me really quickly pull you a love card to see about it. You see pirates, you see UFOs or UPAs. Yes. Like seriously. Oh my god, healing family issues, which came up before, and it says playfulness. Okay. It's almost like they don't want the future to be known, but I don't know. It's not a lot of energy. Give your relationship a chance. It says very soon, and it says you desire love. They're not giving me a future thing. Maybe it's not set in stone yet. Yes, still going through my divorce, but Tony's been amazing. So they're talking about Josh. Oh, there we go. Okay, there you go. See, sometimes you don't understand how it comes forward, but they understand it. And for the longest time, I'm like, I don't care about them understanding it. I want to understand it, but that's not the way it should go. Like the person that you're getting a message to is the one that should understand it, not you. Pirates. Yeah, I don't know what the frick pirates are. So pirates, okay, steal. Okay. Okay. And it says, oh, okay, Christine's like, your relationship is in, it is what it is phase. Yes. Ask yourself exactly what you want, then come from the heart and speak to them. Be prepared for answers. At least two of you will be on the same page after that. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's see. And also, like, Virginia, I'm just saying, like, I wasn't really doing a lot of mediumship today, but then all of a sudden, when we're talking about that, like, I feel someone playing with my ear, and it's on the left side. It talks about like a woman in spirit, right? And when they play with your ear, a lot of times that means like, hey, listen up. You're like, you're too much inside of your own mind. You're too inside of your own head. Okay, my son is having a pirate party for his birthday in January. There we go. And it was so funny because I swore that I saw the number 1 with the pirates. I thought that I did anyways. So that would make sense. I would really, okay. I'm stealing his heart. Oh. And then Colleen's like, Tony is my husband's name and Josh is my son's dad's name. Oh my God, Virginia, do you see that? I freaking love it. Pirates equals Johnny Depp. Does anybody have a Johnny? We're looking for a Johnny associated with the pirates. Okay. I think I need a card. Yes, but we're going to pick a card right now. By shout. Okay, are you ready? Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, just activate my hand chakras because I think that I'm not going to know which card I need to choose. So whatever you need guidance on, hope you got some clarities. You know, if not, we're going to choose A, B, or C. Each card pile has 2 cards. Okay, so we have one from the Sword of Light and also from the Divine Abundance. And the Divine Abundance card deck we hadn't used today. So what are you drawn to, A, B, or C? Or you could also just not be drawn to any of them and then just listen to all of them. And then whichever one really resonates with you, feels like it's speaking to you, then that's your card. But it says A, B, or C. C, B, or A. Does it sound like I'm saying one of them louder than the other? Does my voice change when I say one of them? When you rub your hands together, put A in a little bubble, feel the energy. Put B in a bubble and feel the energy. Put C in a bubble and feel the energy. In your mind's eye, look at the color A or the number A or the letter A. A is everything but a letter to me today. B, how does it look? Does it look bright? Is it calling to you? Does it look really dark and dreary, like it needs some freaking help? And then put C in your mind's eye. How does it look? Put them all in your mind's eye, A, B, or C. Does it look like one of them is brighter than the other? Does it look like one of them is duller than the other? Because that could be a sign that it's your card. Ooh, Joy. Perfect timing for pick a card, A, B, or C. Heather, you should see my face. Oh my God, I want to see your face. Like, why? What's up with your face? What's up with your face, Joy? Okay. Okay, yeah, so Emily, for sure. Okay, Emily, you chose A. Let's see. None, but possibly C. I like that. Okay, A with a little bit of B. B, me and you. Yeah, I'm a B person. Oh, I love you. I love you. Okay, let's see. I'm kind of nervous. Why am I nervous? Is somebody here nervous? Is somebody nervous? Because I just feel like this nervousness. I never get nervous. Why the heck would I be nervous? But I don't know. I'm nervous. All right. So first off, here's your 2 cards. A, The healing angels are with you. OMG, WTF. Okay. I was just listening to my own podcast. And so, seriously, if you chose card A, because this happens, but if you see any kind of deals for like Reiki, healing sessions, pranic healing, and you chose card A, you need to do this. Or maybe you go in one of those free groups and stuff like that where they give you free Reiki and that kind of stuff. So, definitely look into that if you chose card A. But it says healing angels are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So I love this in number 2. So it could be February, it could be the second of the month, but it could also be about coming together. That's really what I'm getting. And then I'm going to read this for you. It is number 41 in the book. And it says, ask yourself, I ask that you open yourself to healing. This card A, people. With your consent, I now use my sword of light to remove your energetic connections to the past and present that no longer serve you, especially those keeping you in a place of disease, injury, or addiction. The way things have been does not dictate the way that they will be in the future. I'm severing your connections to any negative stories that you may have formed in your mind to sow doubt that you can heal or fear that you will not get the care you need. Have confidence that you will get better. I urge you to call now on my brother, Archangel Raphael, to help you. I love this. And it says the light envelops your aura and begins the healing process related to any physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual experiences that have led to your current challenges. I am also creating a beacon to attract the perfect health professionals on your path so that you can get help that's right for you. Yes, because one thing that I'm getting is that it's about health with this card, okay? So your mental being is really affecting your physical health as well. I feel if you chose card A, you need to breathe deeper. You need to really come from your heart, okay? You need to make sure that any of your past things, like any kind of the past traumas and stuff like that, are not affecting your life now. And how you can really do that, because people are like, they say it all the time, but I notice sometimes that my past trauma is coming forward. You have to be more mindful, okay? When you are getting upset, when you have a lot of emotions, where is it coming from, okay? Like, are you treating like your current relationship the way you are because of a past relationship? So kind of think about that. Like where are these issues really coming from? Are they really coming from that moment? Or are they coming from prior, okay? I also really feel, like you need to breathe deeper. You need to really bring in on life. I feel like maybe you've gotten into mundane tasks, like mundane routines, and you really need to shift it up. I really feel hormones too. So definitely getting hormones. If you've gotten your blood work done, well, really quick, hormones, your testosterone, your estrogen, your progesterone, making sure that you get your testosterone checked and that it's also really good too. Okay. So making sure that those are good. But then I'm also feeling too that if you chose card A, you really need to make sure that your blood work is showing on the higher side of things. And also I'm getting magnesium. And I take a magnesium supplement that has like 7 strands, all 7, because you could be taking the wrong magnesium. You could be taking this, but you really need this kind of magnesium. So that's really, really big. And I'm also feeling too, maybe not quite vitamin D deficient, but getting vitamin D deficient and needing to get outside. Okay. So that's the reason why that I feel Archangel Raphael is with you. And definitely I feel like the cortisol levels, those kinds of things is really, really just wreaking havoc on your body. But I also get at the same sense that you don't have to worry, but you can feel a lot better, because I'm feeling if you don't suffer from fatigue right now, you're going to get burnt out. You're going to feel a lot of that fatigue. And right now you need as much energy you can get so you can go ahead and really celebrate the holidays. Okay. A lot of anxiety at the moment. Okay. I just signed up for our first Reiki class next week. Bam. And Emily, I seen that you chose card A. So that's telling you that you are like right on. And there's another card for card A. So one second. Kind of feel like something is off right now. Yes, very D deficient. Oh my God, very D deficient. Then girlfriend, get that handled, right? Because we don't want our bones, getting weak. And I know you need calcium for that too, but that's another story. Magnesium and ashwagandha. I've heard of that before. I'm probably butchering it. That's really good. And it says, have been having a lot of unfounded anxiety about health after losing people close to me. I have no reason to worry about anything, but anxiety is fixated on health and making healthier habits. I needed to hear this. Yes. And that's what I'm doing too. Like, have you guys known that I'm getting into like bodybuilding and stuff? So I freaking love it because it's making me like, I committed to a coach and it's very, very freaking expensive, but I committed to this coach and I did it because I'm making those changes that my future self is going to love me for. So I'm gonna have a sweet tooth and things like that. But because I committed to something and said that I'm going to do it, that means that, I'm like helping out my future self, and it freaking rocks. And then you be the light, and then it helps other people out in your life. So if there's somebody else, for some reason, they're wanting me to tell you this, but if you have somebody else that is, not taking care of themselves, you take care of you, and then they will take care of themselves. Kim's like, I had a migraine yesterday that took me out all day. I thought maybe my hormones. Yes, there's something else too. Anybody else have any issues with migraines, or like what helps them? Because there's something on the tip of my tongue I feel like spirit's trying to bring to me, and I'm not getting it. I've been out of magnesium for a couple months and keep forgetting about more. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so tired and sleepy lately. Maybe that's part of it. Yes, 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 yes. I use Optimizer. I can put a picture of it when I get done. I just ordered vitamins. Yes, good, 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 good. Oh, Joey, you're a rock star. I need magnesium when waking up with a Charlie horse. Yes. Isn't that also potassium too? I started therapy a month ago for the first time, and it's really been eye-opening. Recently lost a colleague and a friend last weekend too, so it's been a trying time. Oh my gosh, yes. And then definitely keep on, you go with a therapist that works for you. I had to go through several of them, because sometimes anybody else feel this way when you go to therapy and you're like, I feel like my therapist needs therapy for helping me out. Ginger is supposed to help. Yeah, ginger. Okay, ginger for the migraines. That's a good one. Yes. Oh, piercings help with migraines. Daith. Daith piercings help with migraines. Yes. I just asked you that in my head. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Sea salt for minerals. Okay. Butter burr, B-U-R, butterbur. It's an herb, supposedly helpful and recommended by neurologists. That's awesome. Okay. I have headaches daily. Okay, just really quick, because so many people have headaches. Make sure that you listen to some of these things, right? Do all that. But then also the spiritual side of it, because I see a lot of people have headaches when they're getting downloads from spirit, but there's fear stopping them and they don't do anything with it. So when you are getting intuitive hits, when you're getting like downloads, when you feel like someone's talking to you, allow it to come out of your body somehow, allow it to flow, because a lot of times we stop it right here because we're scared. We're like, oh no, what was that? Oh my God. No, allow it to flow a little bit. If you're still beginning, then journaling it out, talking about it to yourself. I don't even care. Talk about it in the car. Get some of that energy out, because what happens if you get a lot of static energy inside of our head, it causes migraines, it causes allergies, it causes ear issues, things like that. I have a chart for magnesium. I can post it. It helps you pick the correct one. Bam, Christine, that would be awesome. I usually end up reversing roles when having therapy. Yes, 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 yes. I know. Like, I was getting a massage the other day, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm her therapist now. I actually left the massage like more stressed out. Magnesium helps with migraines, and water, water, water. Yes. Maybe that's what they were trying to say is magnesium. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, you're not scared. Okay, good. A lot of times blocks is like because you're fearful, but make sure that you're getting it out. Oh my God, Heather. Yes. Okay. I don't follow through because I'm like, this isn't real. Yes. Okay. There you go. So Kim needed to hear that. All right. So this is also still card A, people. It's divine flow. Okay. And it says eventually one sublime desires takes precedence over all other desires. To follow the Tao, the divine flow at all costs. I'm just curious if anybody else for card A knows a Tony. I'm just kind of curious because my husband Tony is a Taoist, and this is like really weird. It's the only card I've ever seen that actually has the name Tao on it. So with this, you have to go with the flow. How do you know that you're on the right path or for a decision that you should be making? It's going to be, are there challenges? Are there roadblocks, right? Is there things that keep on happening, stopping you from doing it? If so, then that's not the best choice. When things fall into place, that's when it's good. And I give you a freaking example. My son was in a relationship. Shout out, she's watching, or if he is, right? But the thing is, things kept on going wrong in their lives, and even for her life too, and his life. And I am like, okay, this is saying that this is not the best relationship to be in right now, because you guys, everything is happening. My son's health was deteriorating, money problems, everything like that. Just everything on both of them, just like, Well, they recently broke up. And guess what's happening? Things are falling into place. Health is getting better. A new place, a new place to stay. Everything else just started falling into place. I'm like, bam, that's how you know that you're on the right path. And the same thing happens for little things and big things. So if you chose card A, just be wary. If you are trying to order something online, okay, you're like, oh my God, this is the best deal of the year. Oh my God. Okay. And it's not going through. It's because maybe there's a code out there that you need, that you could even get a better deal from, or maybe somebody has already bought it for you. When you're trying to send that email and it won't go through, allow it not to go through. Leave it, come back later, because that's not the right time. So you really need to get into this like spiritual way of being in the flow, and that is how you do it. So if you are card A people, just allow yourself to flow. If you are flowing and there's lots of obstacles, that means you got to steer it. You got to change up the positioning a little bit. I live my life with this every single freaking day. Like the other seriously, this happens all the time. I'm like trying to order something and it's not going through, and finally I'm like, okay, fine then, spirit, I guess you're saying I don't need it. Fine then. I felt like I needed it. I felt like I really wanted it. I can't stop thinking about it. And then the next morning they went on sale and I'm like, oh yeah, I just hit 40%. Oh yeah, thank you, spirit. So that's what I'm talking about. Learning about your abilities, learning about the gifts and things like that. It's not all about just becoming a reader. It makes your freaking life so much easier. Roads that you're going to go down, right? Like if you should go on a trip, if you should not go on a trip, if you should put up your Christmas tree today. So okay, we're good. I have a Tony. He's one of my daughter's friends. Okay, so see, that's good. My mother is the first of two kids, is Tony. Yes. H3, okay, H2O water hydrates our bodies, not just H2O. Oh no, Jamie's talking about H3O. So look into that. Oh my gosh, it's something. Joy is just saying how amazing I am. You're up each Sunday early as I get all out and put together. Yep, I'm always happy as shit, but I'm still a kitty cat. No, you're not. You're talking all that good shit to me as this AM. Good. Yeah, we're gonna start our week off good with coffee and cards, right? Okay, so card B people. I'm a card B person. Deeper insights are at hand. Ooh, I just got very emotional. Did you get very emotional? Ooh, I got very emotional. So that means that there's something here. Number 8, and it says your overall plan is good, but the details need work. Reflect before moving forward. So all of a sudden, bam, that's the reason why they want me to meditate. Okay, they want me to meditate so I can get some information. So sorry, B people, this is a sign that you need to meditate, and I am going to look this up. And 8, obviously 8th of the month, that could be August 8th day, but also manifesting. Okay, if you are card B people, you have got to freaking make sure that you are thinking about what you do want. All right, remember, if you haven't heard this, you think about, like, when we were sent down here, all right, to earth, like they made it as simple as freaking possible. Literally, God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, was like, hey, you just think about what you want and I'll give it to you. And we're like, yes, all right. So we come down here and we're like, oh my God, these money problems. Oh my God, nobody loves me. Oh my God, all this trauma. And that's what we're thinking about. So you know what they send us? More money problems, more crappy relationships, more everything. And we're like, oh man, like that is so easy. And we mess that part up. So we have to start thinking about what we do want. And it's freaking hard because when you're going through financial problems, when you're going through relationship problems, it's so freaking hard to be like, oh my God, like money is all around me, even though it's not in my freaking bank account, And so, but you have to try and do that so that you can go ahead and send up that message to the light pole. Like at the end of the Mario Brothers video game, when you go down, you go up on the little flagpole, like that's what's happening right now. So it says, and this is a little bit of a talking to for card B people. You ready? Your current plan is not as good as it can be. The details might need to be thought out again and again. And maybe you just haven't gotten around to the finer points, and the time to do so is now. For some reason, I feel card B people, you need to slow your roll for a minute. You need to meditate. You need to try and get some, really internal work down before you make things a little bit worse. Okay. Because I feel like you're working harder and not smarter. Even though you might think that you're working smarter, I feel like you're not. I feel like they're saying that there's other courses of action. It says it feels as though there are roadblocks on your path right now that either your overall plan needs to be overhauled, or the way you're trying to implement the big picture isn't working in your favor. If you're thinking of becoming self-employed, you should consider different timing. Remember, the divine wants you to live a joyful life. It's possible that what you think would give you joy is incorrect, or there may be more joy available. This is talking about manifesting something even better than you freaking think. Okay. So that's a big, 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 giant one. And spirit is talking to you too. You really need to freaking listen. And stop doubting it so much. And also, like, you are very, very smart, but you might not be as smart as spirit. And to kind of remember that. Okay. I've got to do more manifesting meditation at bedtime. Yes. Card people need to clean the litter box too. I didn't pick card B, but God is reminding me though, to make sure you meditate this morning since I overslept and didn't get my meditation in. Yes. Okay. Chills are truth bumps, right? Okay. Let's see what else for card B people. It says divine love. Oh. And it says, when you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. Number one, it's saying that you have to become detached, okay? Detached to the outcome, detached to these things. Let me see if there's a book. Is there a book? No. Okay. I feel like there's more in this. But number one, you're divinely supported. You need to go ahead and reach out to spirit and have that relationship back and forth. Like they love you and they really, really want more for you. And it's almost like, even though you don't have anybody, you don't think that you have anybody on this planet that really gets you, that really has your 100% like favor, they do. All right. I'm also seeing butterflies a lot. I'm also seeing a lot of spirits around as well, saying that they are with you. And for some reason, I'm seeing a man in spirit as well, and he has like a belt on and like cargo shorts and that kind of thing. So or like khaki shorts or something like that. I don't know. There's some freaking kind of shorts, but anyways, that I don't get it. It's like, is it cargo? Yeah, I'm a little longer, but whatever. So I'm also seeing white flowers, and I'm also seeing music too. So the music is really, really going to be talking to you. And anything else? Yeah, you really need to stop selling yourself short if you're card B people. Stop selling yourself short. Stop being so critical of yourself. Stop trying to make things happen. You're going to get done. You're going to get more done by doing less. And also, some of the things that you think that you really want, do you truly want them? And, in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, or are you just doing it because it's good right now? So think about that, because I feel like they're trying to slow your roll because you might be manifesting things that you don't truly want. I know it sounds kind of strange, but that's what I'm getting. Oh, that's your grandpa? Okay. He's not showing me if he's younger or older, and I think it's because it's piggybacking off of somebody in spirit. Does that make sense? Yeah. Is there a guided meditation you suggest? Does anybody have a guided meditation? I don't. Like in the Coffee and Cards Club, I have meditations, but I'm a bad meditator. That's why I created a guide about how not to meditate. Um, you told me my grandpa comes to me as squirrels, and one came up to me on the porch this morning. Yes, and he always wore a white shirt and cargo shirt pants with a belt. That is freaking amazing. Yes. Okay. And Jamie's like, I picked C, but I'm resonating with both A and B. I know. And I really just want C's card because I'm not done. I'm not done with my messages. Like, I want more insight. I'm like, come on, come on, come on, come on. So let's see. Okay, we're gonna try and get you one. Oh, look at that. 9, don't give up on love. Remember, this is the one that reminded me of Florida or my mom. It's number 9. It says, a relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear away the forgiveness so that love can thrive again. And let me look. One moment. Okay. Being in the angelic realm, know that relationships can be challenging. One of the most difficult parts of human existence is forgetting that you are all connected to each other energetically. That mistaken feeling of disconnection is what generates unforgiveness and judgment of others. This message is meant to assure you that the relationship you are anxious about can be healed. If the situation includes another person, your guardian angels are working with guardian angels of the others concerned in the same way a mediator would. Hearts are being opened, harsh thoughts are being quieted, the opportunity for healing is being established. This is not the time to give up on love. Just as difficult as your connections with others can be your relationship with yourself, it's your challenge right now. Don't give up on self-love either. If your past experiences have caused you to give up on love entirely, I would urge you to allow forgiveness to wash over you. You deserve all types of love in your life. Don't shut out the chance for telling yourself, I give up. Your angels are with you. I love you. We will never, ever, ever give you up. So there's 2 things that I feel like this card is talking about. Like, number 1, it's going to be about any kind of relationships that need to be healed. Any kind of relationships that maybe you think about, or you're like, why is that person such a butthole and those kinds of things, right? So it's like, that's the number 1 thing they're talking about. And it's like, don't worry so much about it because your guardian angels are working with you on it and also working on theirs as well. So definitely put a lot more love into the situation is one thing that you can do, but just know that I feel like it's going to be ironed out. Like, spirit is working on it behind the scenes. And I also feel too that they're trying to vamp up your love life too. And so don't give up on that. But sometimes we have to we have to do some things in order for, love to be brought in, or same thing with work and jobs and things like that. So it's almost like, don't because it's not happening right now doesn't mean it's not going to happen. And then almost like don't give up on it because and don't put any kind of resentment energy into it because it's coming. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, but it's just going to have to be perfect timing. Like I would be surprised if this card here for card C people talks about timing. But anyways, definitely a lot of that. And then also a lot of emotions, definitely a lot of love. If you are in a relationship, I feel like rekindling, doing a trip, doing something fun together, just like romanticizing those kinds of things. And also in the spiritual realm too, I definitely feel a couple in spirit. So that could be like a grandma and grandpa coming together, whatever, mom and dad, but I definitely feel like they're happy being together. For this in particular, I do feel like they were together for a long time. And I feel that, and I feel like they're saying that they're with you because they want you to have more fun. Okay, just have more fun and do something crazy. Do something really, really just like out there. Just don't be so stuck in your ways. Like come on, come on. I feel like they're kind of like pushing you, which is really funny too because I feel like the ones in spirit that are saying this, it's almost like they didn't have a lot of fun, crazy times, or maybe they did, but I don't get that from them, and so they want you to freaking do it. I don't know why, but horoscopes came up too. So maybe you need to check your horoscope today. Kelsey says, on the same but flipped. LL picked A and B and C, keep hitting all the feels. Yes. Guided meditations are abundance on YouTube. Yes, 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 yes. And then Colleen says, B resonates. My brother wore khaki shorts a lot. He passed away last year. Nobody told me. Oh, I would love to have connected with him. Yes. So maybe that's him coming through 100%. I feel like that could be him. Your husband's parents. See, I just love this. Ooh, Saintsy. I'm totally butchering that. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can be a sacrament. Yes. And by the way, I was in like freaking like speech. Like I have speech problems, but so don't be hating on me too much. Okay. I see tattoos too. Seeing a lot of tattoos on card C people though. Yes. It's talking about working on the mindset a little bit. It's talking about meditation as well. It's talking about that you have a lot of ascended masters with you, that you actually have ancestors looking down on you, helping you to break those generational cycles and those kinds of things, and actually seeing what you can do. They're saying that you have like what is called a Midas touch, where everything that you touch can turn to gold, and that you have a lot of things that are going for you right now. I also see Archangel Metatron too, about organization, trying to get you organized, trying to get you ready and everything else like for the next step. I also feel like don't be scared, like keep on going, don't be scared. I feel like unlike card B people, I feel like card C though, like you actually know what you need to do. Like you have a good solid foundation on it. If you want to meditate, just like have it cleared up a little bit, you can, but I feel very good. I'm also seeing henna tattoos and doves too. And doves are all about peace. And I feel like peace is all around you. And I feel like you need to have that peace. And then this is so weird too. Don't try to like, you might be so used to things going wrong or bad. Like you don't have to worry so much. It's like, don't look into things so much to create problems, like because you're kind of just like used to it. They're saying, no, 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 no. Things are flowing because they're meant to flow. Like you're doing really, really good. I see the DNA spiral and then I see an X. So like anybody like your family and stuff like that, like it's an X there. So like don't really pay attention to like their opinions and things like that. Like I see the X right there. So like that's how I take that, as the spiral and then the X. Anything else too? A lot of love, a lot of passion, a lot of security minded as well. Okay, I'm really surprised it doesn't talk about time on here. But yes, I would feel like it's talking about divine timing. Let's see. I've gotten 4 tattoos this year. Oh my God, Jamie. Yes. Okay. So about the meditation, I think CoStar app. Oh, CoStar app for how horoscopes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's the CoStar app, guys. Okay. Heather's fine. I speak funny all the time. Okay, good. I was just watching a movie last night and they were talking about doves in it. Bam. There you go. And it says you're going to get a tattoo. Do it, Tina. You need to. But yes, and also just making sure that you're not coming from a lack mindset. Okay, the universe is abundant. The universe is abundant. Like I was just thinking about this earlier today. It's like when we think about all the money in the world, it's like, oh, we don't need to have all the money. We just need to have a little bit of money. But it's almost like no. Like you could have all the money too, because the universe is abundant. There's plenty of freaking to go around, and all the rich, some rich, greedy people and stuff like that have freaking money. So you can have money too, have all of it. And then if you want to, you can give it away, just make sure that you take care of yourself first. Okay, so I think that is it. So I'm just going to first thank our spirit guides, past loved ones, and angels, and each and every one of you for coming here today. And thank you so much for our messages. And may they just be instilled in our heart and our soul so that we can remember them, so we can learn from them. So then hopefully next week we can get some new, different messages. Because remember, if your message is going to keep on coming up over and over and over again until you finally learn from them. Okay. All right. So see you on Monday on the Spiritual AF Life podcast, right? And then I'll see you on Wednesday and then right back here on Sunday. All right. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye, Insta.